Lanza got me and Scott one night. We were driving in the main event, working that shitty blue cage, and we're like in Bakersfield. It's 115 degrees, and Jack, we walk in, and we're like 25 minutes late, and Jack's blowing smoke in your face. And all right, ladies, fucking honeymoon's over. And Lanza's out there cutting the fucking promo on us, and while he's cutting the promo on us, Jack used to spray his fucking his hair and his scalp with that black shit.
The paint, like the hair paint.
And I swear to God, it looked like the La Brea tar pit. It was like fucking, it was bubbling. And fucking Scott's like looking at, and Scott's 6'6", I'm 6'10". We're looking on top of Jack's fucking head, and Scott just fucking starts laughing. Of course, I fucking start laughing. And he's like, "Oh, you think this is fucking funny?" So that night, we go out in the match, and we change everything, and I'm the heel, and Razor's the IC champ, and the entire heat is the Claw, which was that was Lanza's shit,
Yeah, the Blackjacks.
Yeah, so I'm he'd be climbing up the fucking the cage, and I'd reach over and I'd snatch Scott by the temples, and slowly bring him down, and we just worked the whole match around the Claw. So he sits and watches, and we're leaving that night. We're getting showered up. Jack walks over. He goes, forget about that, fine, guys. He goes, just if you can't be on time tomorrow. We got in the car, and it's because Scott called it. Scott goes, "Let's just put over the Claw and see what we can get out of this." Because back then, man, like $300 was, man, that was, you might not make $300 in Bakersfield on top.
So Jack's perception was that you were paying homage.
Yeah.
To the Claw.
Like we were bowing. We not only were we sorry that we were late, but we were going to bow down.
I think the Claw's right up there with the Chomp. I believe maybe the Hard Punch too.
Hard punches. I think at one time Taker's finish at WCW was a hard punch when he was Mean Mark.
It was Stan. Was it Stan Stasiak in WWF?
Stasiak. Yeah, Stasiak was the.
It stops the heart for 3 beats, just enough to get the 3 count. Brilliant. I miss those days. I
just always the way that the setup where they'd hook that arm, there's always it becomes a wrestling finish because of the way that.
There it is.
Yeah.
There's Taker.
There we go.
Getting some video of Taker delivering the hard punch.
Oh.
Yeah. The Polish Hammer might be up there too, Putski's, because that involved the whip to the ropes and setting up with the double axe handle, winding up, and swinging into the and no defense by the person running at.
How could you? It was his finish. It's
how could you? It was this finish.
Yeah, it's like, why would you put your arms there? Your arms are gonna get shattered. Just take the loss.
If I'm ever in a brawl in the Stop and Shop parking lot over a parking spot, I'm gonna tell the motherfucker, this isn't gonna hurt, but this is my finish,
dude. This is my finish. Okay.
So you have to sell it.
Sell the fuck out of it.
Oh my God.
That's one thing Scott used to always do, man, is he'd get out there, he'd work a match with somebody, and he just, in the middle of it, he'd say, sell the fuck out of this. And he just, in the middle of the guy'd be getting heat on him, he'd just tell him, sell it. And you just instinctually, or he'd tell you, flat back. Middle of the guy's heat, the guy flat back.
Just for a bullshit move.
Yeah, just Scott would just do it just to screw the guy up.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the buddy film construction.
Well, yeah, because we're talking way too much wrestling.
Yeah, I know. For our show, Jesus Christ.